Hi friends! I'm so sorry Dylan and Nicole. Now I didn't want to pick favorites, but I feel you're always on my mind. And I hope you never have to hear this. Hi friends! Oh, look at this lighting. I'm here for it. Don't look at my messy makeup. Anyway, we're back with the WALLOWS content because what other kinds of content could we possibly want to make? I have been running back and forth hoping to get dressed and makeup done before the sun goes down, so I apologize for the inevitable change in lighting as the video progresses. Anyways, I probably should have made this a few days ago since, as you may know, WALLOWS came out with their sophomore album, Tell Me That It's Over, on Friday. It is currently Monday, and I originally planned on filming this on Friday when it came out. But you know, life happens, school comes up, you gotta do what you gotta do. So I'm a few days late, but nevertheless, I have refrained from listening to the album in full, like properly, because I want to backtrack. So they did a Zoom listening party for those who pre-saved the album. So then I pre-saved, got the Zoom link, but originally I couldn't get in and I was kind of freaking out because I joined the waiting room as soon as they sent the link out, but then I left to eat, like to make lunch, and then I came back and then I was no longer in the waiting room. It said it was full until like 4:30, but because of technical difficulties and they were kicked out of their own Zoom, they had to like restart everything and I made it in. So very, very, very grateful that I made it in. But I know that somebody did record it and I saw it on Twitter. So I will put the link down below if you missed the Zoom and you want to watch it, because I know people recorded it. Because none of us need to miss out, you know? But so the Zoom was really fun and I loved hearing Dylan talk about how proud he was of the album, like as they all should be. As they should be, because I did get to listen to the songs then, but you know, when you're in the moment, you're in the Zoom with WALLOWS and you're like... So I was just processing everything, trying to keep up with the chat, listening and watching them, and it was so much fun. So I wanted to like react and listen properly. But what was funny, a little side note story, is that so during the Zoom I was wearing my Braeden Masters shirt and I had my Braeden, like the cover art for Braeden Masters as my Zoom background. Braeden wasn't there, but I thought, you know, we still have to show our support, we still have to promote our music. So I haven't been on Zoom since then. So for my class today, it was supposed to be like super professional. We had somebody coming in to talk about our program and like what to expect in the years to come and all that. So my prof was like, okay, come in professional, you know, we all need to be on camera, you know, and be respectful, stuff like that. I turned my camera on, forgetting that my virtual background is the cover art for Braeden Masters. So I turned my camera off right away and I had to change it, and we just hope that nobody saw it. But while we're on that note, thank you so much for asking. Can we take a moment for...
Can I hear a little commotion for the...
And then I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but our first unofficial Selena Adams merch? Not really, but I made these shirts for me and my mom because we're going to the WALLOWS concert here in Vancouver on Saturday and we are so hyped, you know. Of course, I had to make my mom a WALLOWS stan and she is. So I'm super proud of her. I made us these shirts to wear, and then I've got little cards that I've made where you can do like scan the Spotify code for Braeden Masters, because I feel like that's the prime opportunity to network and get to know everybody and stuff like that. So we're gonna be wearing this. So if you're going to the Vancouver concert, you'll find me quite easily. But please don't be afraid to come up and say hi, and don't forget to stream Braeden Masters. But also, I don't think I filmed anything since the Braeden Masters music video, which is why there's so much WALLOWS content back to back. But again, I am not ashamed. This is my life, and I'm not ashamed to say that. So I'm very, very excited for the concert. Have you guys seen that video of Maud Apatow, and it's like after she met One Direction and she's just like sitting on the elevator floor like sobbing? That's gonna be me before, during, and after the concert. people, as in my family, are prepared to deal with that. Because this is gonna be the first time I'm ever seeing Wallows. Seeing Braeden Lemasters in the flesh, seeing Dylan Minnette in the flesh, seeing Cole Preston in the flesh. Anyways, I'm getting too excited and I need to do what we came here for. So, because I haven't actually listened to it in its entirety, like, I'm gonna pull up the lyrics, I tried to get the TV in the background so you can follow along to see what song we're on, because I probably won't remember to say, but also so that you can hear it as I'm listening. But I am going to skip through the singles off of the album just because they've been out for a while, and so I've already listened to them and I'm familiar with them. Much love to them. Like, I'm not ignoring them, it's just for the sake of the video, first reactions to the newer songs. But I have to say that at the end of the day, has my heart the grip that this song has on me? It has been on repeat 24/7. So definitely going to do a cover on that soon. But anyways, we're going to start with track number 1, which is Hard to Believe. Oh! Dylan's voice. I love their sound for this album, and I think their choice of instruments. I am obsessed. I'm definitely using this album for inspiration for my upcoming EPs. That build up. Okay, I'm obsessed already. So the lyrics for the outro though, okay, let me just read them for you. And I hope you're happy with the things you got, and I'll still remember all the bright parking lots, and I can finally breathe. Is it so hard to believe it now? Was I tough to be around? Well, maybe you're better. Well, maybe you're better now. Oh, I lost my place. All because I let you down. I know there's so much I didn't say. I don't want to be that way. I guess that's the price you pay for giving your trust away. I'm giving mine now. I have so much to say. Let's just move on. So the next track is Marvelous. That first one, I love the new sounds that they're playing with this album, and the lyrics are just hitting, they're just hitting so much different for this album. Moving on. Do you hear that? It's so good. I love how upbeat that was, and like dancey, and again, all of the sounds, like I'm definitely incorporating that in the next few EPs that are coming out this year. Next is Permanent Price. I do remember this one, and this is the one that Lydia sings on, and I'm not okay. I'm not okay. If I don't have something like Dylan and Lydia, then what's the point, you know? Ah! Anyways, I feel like my favorite verse is the third one. Feels like my skin's been keeping me in, but you help me take it all on the chin. Accept me for me. Allow me to be a form of myself that I've always wanted to see. I can't, you know, Dylan and Lydia, I walk a fine line between they make me really, really sad. The battery died. I really need to get another pack, but we were on Permanent Price. Give me one sec. The little doo 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 in the back, it's just so cute. I don't want to keep repeating myself, but I don't think I finished talking about that verse that I really liked. Oh, it was verse 3 and then the outro. I need a release. You're talking at me. I know what you want. I've got what you need. I'm feeling away, a permanent way. Well, what are your plans? I think you should stay, because I hope that we can feel the way we do for now for all time. I feel so content I could die. I might let it happen. I think the way that they articulate feelings and desires so well, I just feel like, I mean, I don't know, it might just be like obvious, but I think for me, that's another reason why I love their music, is because I think the way that they write and the way they communicate certain stories and feelings and their wants or their, their dislikes, and I think the way that they craft these stories and they tell them, it's just so beautifully done that it really resonates. At least, like, I love like that's, that's all you could want, somebody who accepts you for you, and the person, like, somebody who allows you to be the person that you always wanted to be but don't feel comfortable or safe to be. Again, these just might be like super generic, but like whatever, it's hitting for me. Like, that's, I want what they have. They give me hope. They really do. The way they talk about each other in songs, it gets me every time. It gets me every time. But I think what I was saying before the battery died was that I walk a fine line where they make me really sad. Like, wow, am I gonna find that? Versus like, they're the cutest things to ever exist, and I love them and I'm happy for them. But then, your happiness and cuteness makes me sad. But that's just like my own problem, Anyways, moving on. Okay, next is Missing Out. And I'm pretty sure these next few songs are Braeden's songs, so it's really rude that you would put a commercial now. Why isn't it showing up on there? Everything. Everything is malfunctioning. That's what I was trying to say earlier. Okay, hold on. Before we continue, Braeden, he sounds so good. I love how, like, is vulnerable the right word? Is intimate the better word? I don't even know, but I love how his voice sounded at the beginning. And that's another thing that I really like. And especially in this album, how they just like sing with emotion. Because for me, I find that really hard to do. But because I feel like sometimes I sing with too much emotion and then it takes away from the song, but then other times I'm focusing too much on like technical stuff that I forget, like I'm just singing without really thinking about what I'm singing about. So I love to hear the emotion in their voice, but then it tugs at the heartstrings so much more. Actual Tears. Oh, I like the strings in there. The switch. I think that's my favorite part. Like, I'd never give up on you, but you gave up on me, and that's what I get for falling in love. And again, I think this album just feels so vulnerable and intimate, and I'm so here for it. But it's my heart. I don't know how much of this my heart can take, but they're doing a good job. They're doing a good job if that's how they make you feel. So okay, we're just gonna keep listening and collect ourselves. Braeden's vocals in the back? I can! Okay, we're on the last track of the album. This is Guitar Romantic Search Adventure, and I remember looking at the track list, and this was one that I was really excited to hear because I was like, what could that possibly mean or be about? But yeah, I love it because it pulls you in. Again, that's another reason why they're inspirations for my music, is I really like picking titles that are catchy. Because sometimes when I'm just scrolling through Spotify and I'll find a new song, it's purely because I will see the title and I'll be like, I want to know what that's about. So then I'll save it for later and then I'll listen to it and I'll be like, this is really good. So I love doing that in my music. So I was super, super excited to see how this turns out. It's so pretty. I love. That sounds so dreamy. I can't even begin to express how I feel. I am overwhelmed, needless to say. I feel like it was such the perfect closer to the album, and how it was just so like full circle. You know, you've got the namesake in there, calling back to I Don't Want to Talk. Wow. I'm speechless. I'm speechless. I am already just wanting to sob at how beautiful these songs are and how much I love them, but also then I started thinking about what it's going to sound like live, and just the thought of hearing these live is already so, for me, like I'm already sobbing. So I think I will just be crying from now until probably this time next week, like given after the concert and hearing these. Wow. I love how it kind of combined their newer sound and their older sound and experimented a bit. The lyrics hit hard as always. Their voices sound phenomenal, and I loved having Lydia on a track. It's gonna be so much better live as well. I'm so excited to see what they do and what they play as a whole. Over the next few days, it is definitely my goal to learn all of the words, so wish me luck. I don't know what else to say. I'm gonna need a minute. I'm gonna need a minute to process this. But, you know, Dylan was super, super proud. And I just say Dylan because he did like his little like speech at the end of the Zoom. So, but I know they're all super proud of it, and they should be. Like, this is amazing. And to make somebody else feel all those emotions is just incredible. Like, that's all you could ever want. So I'm super excited. I'm not okay. I'm not all right. And I do need comfort. Anyways, thank you for coming along with me. I apologize for all of the difficulties. I really need to get back into the swing of filming things and better preparing for it. But thank you. You know there will be a vlog of the concert, so I'll see you next week for that. Bye!
You're never gonna know that I exist, but I can still try to manifest. But I'm nobody, and I'm probably